in search of soil.
What about in the trichoderma itself? Is it getting feedback from the plant? So
Oh,
it is.
yes,
So it's
yes,
okay.
that is really important. There's always the two-way dialogue between the plant and the organisms that it infects, that infect it. And so, for sure, one of the things it gets is all the nutrition it needs, all the carbon, all the nutrients. That's where it gets it. And so the plant is they're a co-equal partner. There's a really intriguing interaction with either mycorrhizae or rhizobium and the plant. So if you have, and this is pretty much applicable to either one, you have a common symbiotic pathway is what it's called. And if rhizobium, for example, is in the seed or in the soil, and it is cued to grow and infect by the plant, and at the same time, the rhizobium sends signals to the plant that allows it to be infected. Then once it's infected, there's a thing called an infection thread, and the infection thread takes the rhizobium cells, and it actually gives it a pathway to the cells that the plant wants to have it infect. And then the plant gets in there and infects those cells, and you begin to have nodule formation. And then that's a whole complex interaction that so that the rhizobium then is it changes its type from a free living bacteria to a bacterioid, is called, which is a cell in the rhizobium in the nodule, and the nodule is a combination of tissue from both the plant and the rhizobium.
But trichoderma would be different. That's not infecting the plant.
Yes, it is infecting the plant.
It is. So it is. Do you have that same relationship where the trichoderma is actually inside plant cells?
Yes. Yes. That's what I mean by the endophytic nature of it. It's internal to the plant. So, and one of the advantages to this system is if you had a free living organism out in the soil, it would be subject to all the issues of drought or unfavorable conditions that it might not survive. But if it's in the plant, if the plant survives, so does the trichoderma. So the plant protects the trichoderma, and the trichoderma causes benefit to the plant. So it's a true symbiotic relationship.
Given that you have this two-way conversation between the plants and the trichoderma, let's say powdery mildew again affects the leaves, the plant starts doing things to suppress it. Does the trichoderma get feedback on like, well, okay, that's infecting you, so it can then evolve and iterate? So
no, I don't think so. What it does, though, the trichoderma just induces the plant to produce the chemicals that control the fungus or the pathogen.
And how does is the trichoderma then say, like mildew lands on leaf, that puts some sort of chemical in the plant sap, and then the trichoderma can identify that and say, whoa, we got an invader here, and then it's
not quite. The trichoderma, when it's infected the plant, it does this gene priming thing when in interaction with membranes. And there's a whole lot of chemicals that the trichoderma or rhizobium or mycorrhizae produce, and they're not the same, that interact with the plant, and then you get the signal transduction, and then the plant takes it from there. So the trichoderma doesn't know whether there's an infection or not,
Got
but
it.
it just makes it possible for the plant to control the infection.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out some of the great clips and watch the full interviews right here on In Search of Soil.